Welcome to kidsacademy.mobi.
Hi, today we have a new worksheet. The name of the worksheet is called Practice Word Problem Addition and Subtraction. And the directions say solve the word problems and check the correct total. So a word problem is kind of like a little story. We're going to read through the story, but then we need to figure out what we need to do with the numbers in our story. Do we add? Do we subtract? What do we do? So let's go ahead and start. Let's read through the first question here. The first question says, at the zoo, Alex took 12 pictures at the monkey house and 28 pictures at the polar display. He used 18 of these pictures in his photo album. How many pictures did he not use? So, what it looks like we need to do is we need to determine how many pictures that Alex took all together, and then we're going to subtract 18 from that to find out how many that he did not use. So let's go ahead and get started with that. We need to write out this problem, so we're going to solve this by writing it out off to the side. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to write Alex took 12 pictures, so I'm going to start with 12, and he also took 28 pictures at the polar display. Okay, so I need to add those two together to find out how many pictures he took total. So 8 plus 2 is 10, okay, and I'm going to need to carry the 1 over here. And then 1 plus 2 is 3, but don't forget to add the 1, would be 4. So he took all together, he took 40 pictures. But then it says he used 18 of these pictures in his photo album. So if he used them in his photo album, we have to subtract them because they want to know how many is left over. So 40 minus, now we have to subtract 18, okay? So let's set that up. So 0 minus 8. Well, you can't take 8 away from 0 because 0 is the smaller number. So what we need to do is we need to make this 0 a bigger number. So the way we do that is we come over to the 4 over here, and we're going to borrow from the 4. We're going to turn that into a 3, so we're taking 1 from the 4, and we're going to add it over here to our 0 to make 10. So 10 minus 8 is 2, and then 3 minus 1 is 2. So that's 22. That should be our answer. But sometimes I can make mistakes when I'm doing my subtraction, especially if I'm carrying and borrowing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to double check. I'm going to make sure 40 minus 18 is 22. The way I'm going to do it is I'm actually going to add 18 and 22 together off to the side. And if it equals 40, then I did my calculations correct. So over here, off to the side, I'm just going to double check my answer. 18 plus 22. Well, 8 plus 2 is 10. Carry the 1. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 1 is 4, which is 40. So that means that I did that correct. So that's my answer. So over here, how many pictures did he not use? 22. There's my answer. And it says we need to check the correct total. So I'm going to put a check mark right there. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we are going to do the next one. So we need to read through the next one. It looks like we've got muffins on this one. I like muffins. And we're going to try to read through the story and then find out what it is that we need to do in our story. So it says there were 340 blueberry muffins and 250 strawberry muffins in the zoo cafeteria. Children ate 500 muffins. Ooh, that's a lot of muffins. How many muffins did the zoo cafeteria have left? So what we need to do now on this problem is we need to find the total number of muffins between the blueberry and the strawberry, and then we need to subtract 500 to find out how many are left. So once again, these are big numbers, but we need to set up a problem so that we can find our answer. So here we're going to write 340, that's the blueberry muffins, okay? And we're adding this together to find our total. And then it says we also need how many? 250 strawberry muffins, okay? okay? So 250 strawberry muffins. We're going to add those up. So 0 plus 0, well, that's easy, that's 0. And then 5 plus 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, okay, so 9. And then 3 plus 2, so 3, 4, 5, okay? So my total number of muffins that the cafeteria made was 590 muffins. But then it says children ate 500 muffins. So if they ate them, do we add on or do we take away? We take away. When they eat them, it's going to be a subtraction problem. So we need to subtract from the total number of muffins 500. It says the kids or the children ate 500. Okay? So let's set that up. 0 minus 0 is 0. 9 minus 0 is 9. So far this is pretty easy. And then 5 minus 5 is 0. But since this is in the hundreds place, we don't need to write that down. So we're just going to leave that. We know it's 0. There's nothing there. So our total is 90. That's how many muffins the zoo cafeteria had left after the children ate the muffins. So let's come over and find our answer. 50, 90, there it is. There's 90. And you know what I noticed over here is they had the number 500. That was kind of tricking us, didn't it? Because 500 we use. Sometimes they like to use some of the numbers that we're going to use to trick you. But as long as we go through the answers and remember what it is that we're looking for, we'll find the right answer. So the answer was 90 on that one. Great job, guys.